was normally their top tailback. He's been battling injury. And Goff to the air on first down, and a catch by their leading receiver. There's second down and 1, and they'll keep it on the ground. Mohammed able to fall forward and get the first pass. Goff steps up and takes off and slides to the 45-yard line. That's the leader in attempts coming into tonight. Goff to the air, and Goff fires complete. Catch made. Goff going to get hit, and the pass is intercepted off the hands of Lawler and picked off by Marcus Williams, his 4th interception of the year. And he takes it back to the 33-yard line. With its 12th takeaway, and now going to work as quarterback Travis Wilson finds Kennedy.
He has an opportunity on a big stage.
And Wilson faked the handoff that time. Tried to dive for the first career start for Wilson. On 3rd down and a yard, they're going to hand it off, and a first down for Devontae Booker.
To your side.
A fresh set of downs here for the Utes. And Wilson's pass is wide of the intended to be small. 5'8", 165 pounds, but he's a dynamic player. Booker into the pile. To the 49.
Him after him, and maybe confusing.
Wilson steps up, has a running lane, but too much speed on that defense.
10-yard.
Former Australian rules football player. Watch this thing check up. Now it's caught at the one of 2 fullbacks on this first down play. And try to hammer it between the tackles, and Lasco fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by Williams for a moment, then he lost it. Cal may have gotten it back.
Gianni Paul came up from his linebacker position and put his shoulder pad all over and protected it. Two already.
Out in the flat, the catch made by Joe Williams. Great tackle.
10.
Wilson with time. Now throws to his check down Booker, a very good receiver, and another good play made in the oval. Nervous here early on in the first 8.5 minutes. Travis Wilson on 3rd down and long, and the short pass is caught by Tyrone Sock. That's why he hadn't beaten a top 10 team. They were 1-11 2 years ago when he was a true freshman. Lawler at that time pulled it in. 2nd down and 3 for Cal. And a big hole for Muhammad. Got to hang on to the ball. Pushed out of bounds in Utah. A little bit better today with Texas knocking off Oklahoma. Muhammad again, and this time he'll lose yardage.
Great point, Luke. It's the most important trait for a quarterback.
Goff going for Lawler, tried to pull it in with one hand, and a flag.
Pass interference, defense, number 15.
But a pass interference call puts the ball at the 35. Goff off play action, got single coverage down the sideline. What a throw! Touchdown, Trevor Davis. About opening up that chest, seeing his heart, that pass. Here's Devontae Booker getting the call straight ahead. Knocked down at the 20
of his arsenal within this huddle.
On 2nd and 6, it's Booker again. And Booker making some beautiful moves in the hole. Across the 45, a run of about...
He's sure consistent.
Here's Booker on 1st down. Not much. Ground the guy. Very vocal. Goff trying to keep things calm. Here's Travis Wilson. And a strike thrown to Kenneth Scott. Out of an empty set here on 3rd down. Wilson has time. Finds an open receiver. And it's a 1st down catch. See, he's got Booker in the backfield with him. And Booker trying to cut it back. Oh, how'd he get out of there? Booker somehow gets away from a tackle, tiptoes the sideline, and scores! What a touchdown by Devontae Booker. And you won't see a more special run by Devontae Booker. They're between defenders in the hole and make guys miss. Extra, I don't know that it matters. They just outscore everybody.
He got to score 50 to win.
Goff's pass batted down. Pressured by Kaifor. 2nd and 10 at the Bear 25. Goff has time to throw, and that one is intercepted at the 35-yard line by Dominic Hatfield.
Tried to throw to Lawler. That ball's a little bit out in front. Dominic Hatfield says enough is enough. You've hit it.
And a botched play here. Wilson got outside the pocket, threw it away. And ranked 5th in the country coming into tonight. Here's Wilson, long throw on 2nd down, and the catch made by Bubba Poole. Wrestled out of play by Dole set on 3rd down and a yard. Booker waiting, And he is hit hard at the. You got a 6'7", 230-pound quarterback, but it's Booker, and he stretches out and has the.
Savvy in that situation, got a first down.
Booker again. And Cal does a good job there at the point of attack. Only a couple of the Cal D, and they have not sacked the quarterback. Here comes a trick play. And drilled in the backfield is Covey by Kyle Cragen. Beautifully. 3rd down and 16. Wilson. With time, everybody covered, so he throws it away. And this one is no good by Dominic Hatfield. Goff going to hand it off on 1st down, and there's no running room for Muhammad, but he's able to break a tackle and dive for positive yardage. To
Dykes, he doesn't know a whole lot about him, but he's stuck there.
Goff on 2nd down and 8. Short throw. Maurice Harris turns 21 years old in 4 days. Goff on 3rd down and 5. It's caught, and it's a 1st down for Steven Anderson. Run out of. That's his first one tonight. Back to the ground on 1st down. And pushing the pile to about.
You're seeing that ceiling start to be scratched.
Goff on 2nd and 6, and they run it again in Wary. He'll come up just short of the 1st down.
Make all the throws on the field.
He'll throw it here on 3rd down and 2, and it's complete to Powell down the sideline. A flag comes in.
It's interference, offense, 15-yard penalty.
You just run. You want Treggs to run up and just stand there. You don't have to block the guy. Just stand there and
stop here. 3rd and 17. They rush 4. Goff pumps. Has throw deflected at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Leininger to punt here for the Bears. And gets off a great kick. Covey fields it at his 6. Makes 2 guys miss. A 3rd. Past the 25-yard line. Outstanding line for a 1st down. Leading by 3. Here's Booker. And a gain of 3.
Hunt. We'll get into why you want to do that after this play.
They run Booker again, and he is stoned. Get hammered at the line of scrimmage by
Utah. Why they're one of the best special teams units in the country.
Good stuff. Luke's Wilson on 3rd down and throws a strike to the 40.
Wilson knows in 3rd down he can get him.
Booker, and he gets leveled, but after contact, he's among the nation's leaders in yards after contact. Wilson, the air, and a diving interception. True freshman Trey Turner.
From Travis Wilson, Turner makes the play.
Here's a wide receiver screen set up to Trevor Davis. Davis breaking tackles. Finally. And we're seeing the difference in the 2 quarterbacks in that respect. Goff has been right on the money. Another perfect throw inside the 10 to Steven Anderson. It's of an injury because he did not play in Cal's last game. Here's Nweri breaking it to the outside. Push back around the 4-yard line. Only got a couple 70 yards per game on the ground, and that's having an impact in this game as Goff has time and almost caught. Wow, 2 defenders for
in the first half the rest of the year. I mean, this just doesn't happen.
Wow. Clock winding down. Here comes pressure. Goff to Lawler. Batter away. Corey Butler Bird.
And tried to throw what was easiest for him.
And a 22-yard. But they had 1st and goal on the 6. Butler Bird going to run it out. He's got a return for a touchdown this year, but he got tattooed. Shy of the.
He came in, had a fumble early, but he came back and contributed on special teams.
They swing it out to Booker. And again, we see Booker make defenders. It's Washington State. Utah won in Eugene in its last game 2 weeks ago. Booker won't get the first.
But the guys that are in there now are hungry for the opportunity.
Wilson coming off an interception, throws another one. Back-to-back picks. So the second takeaway by the Cal defense, and the Bears had the ball inside the 30. Goff off play action going down the field, and it's an interception by Justin Thomas. 3rd pick thrown by Goff.
In this position, either way, 2 guys in the same area of the field. That's poor decision. He knows it.
By Cal, 2 by Utah, and the Utes are going to keep it on the ground here. And getting again through a hole is Booker. He roars past the 1st down mark.
Or can Travis Wilson settle down?
Big hole for Booker. There he goes. Kept his feet for a moment. Rolls. That's a good way to settle down, right? Just hand it off to Booker. Don't let Wilson throw it right now. Oh, Booker bounces off of a.
For Travis Wilson to throw it.
And here's Wilson. And that one's broken up. Incomplete. No flag. Here.
Pass interference, defense, Ball be placed in the spot of the foul.
2 timeouts remaining here. Off play action. Wilson looking downfield, airing it out, and he's got a man. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Corey Butler-Bird, a cornerback. Interceptions. The point after makes it. Here's Trevor Davis for California. Davis past the 20. Knocked down at the 20. He's thrown 3 interceptions. Back to work. And he's sacked at the 20-yard line. Let's go to the studio and here in Pac-12 country. The Conference of Champions, as you know, as that pass is deflected and a diving pick by Gianni Paul. What an athletic play as Goff throws his 4th interception of the first half. So, first down on the 20. And great fake by Wilson trying to get the corner. He steps out.
Roundovers only giving up 17 points.
Booker on 2nd and short. Finds a crease. Puts his head down and drives through a defender. And Tall looking to go up 2 touchdowns. Booker bounces off a defender and hits pay dirt. They can't stop this guy. Turnover as the point after makes it this season to throw 4 interceptions in a first half. Here's a wide receiver screen trying to get Lawler going. And he is stopped right at the first down marker. Goff on 2nd down. Steps up, being chased. Goff has the first down. Runs out of play. Here Utah taking advantage of 5 Cal turnovers. Leads by 2 scores. Here's a screen pass. Trey Watson kept the feet going. Stepped up. Goff back to the air. Here's pressure. Goff is sacked. Terrific play by Pita Taumoepenu. Because if they don't get anything here on 2nd and 22, Utah might use a timeout. Another wide receiver screen. Davis past midfield, and Davis inside the 35. The race is on. Finally, he's brought down inside the 10 by Butler-Bird. On the clock. Goff off play action. Catch made near the 1. Anderson stretching, and he didn't get it. Goff rolling out. Got a man wide open. Touchdown. Darius Powell.
Touchdown is good after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 10. That penalty will be enforced on the ensuing kickoff. That
passes one was a fantastic pass. Penalty by Powell. I mean, Utah's going to have good field position. Fielded at the 30-yard line. And the Utes are going to have the ball near the 40. Seconds to go, and they have 2 timeouts. They can throw it in the middle of the field. Rolling to his left, and now Wilson steps up and runs, heading for the sideline. So that
Turnovers galore. I didn't expect that.
Wilson incomplete. Try to hit Booker.
Whoever runs the ball best in the second half is going to have a great chance to win.
Booker stays on his feet. 2 seconds to go. Cal's got 3 guys back around the 10-yard line. Wilson steps up and now throws short. There's running room here for Booker. Booker trying to make guys miss. Finally tackled at the 18, and that's the end of the first. We've seen the last couple of weeks how good the Huskies are on defense, and this is going to be a huge run here for the quarterback Wilson. Wilson stays in bounds and gets to the 40-yard. He's in the backfield here on first down. In between the tackles and another.
It's got to not only be Booker but Travis Wilson on the ground.
Booker again has the first down and more. Dragged down in Cal territory. Ball. Another run play here. Booker can't find a hole. Balls forward, keeps the legs driving.
25 touches, and we're just at the start of the second half.
Here's number 26, and they wrap him up in this game. Here's a little option. The pitch to Booker, and he's got the first down inside the 30. Oh, man! They fake the jet sweep, and Wilson throwing to Booker off his fingertips. Junior from Allentown, Pennsylvania, transferred from Connecticut. He gets the call, upended. Utah has a 7-point lead. 3rd down and 6. Wilson throws, and it's incomplete. Intended for Kenneth. And he nails this one. 1950. Here's Davis on the return. That kick was placed perfectly. And he gets to the 20-yard line on that.
But I think Jared Goff has the temperament to get out of it.
And Wary running the ball here. And he's pushed out of the 24.
How he's feeling right now, too.
Had a drop touchdown by Lawler. It didn't help in the first half. Looking for a running lane is Wary. He finds it and muscles to the 30-yard line. First down from the Cal 31. High snap. Here's Trey Watson. Cuts it back. And Watson spilled after he picks up the...
Luke's never threw an interception, clearly.
Here's Goff. And open is Watson out of the backfield. Watson near the 40-yard line of Utah. Goff facing pressure again. And throws a strike. Breaking a tackle is Harris. Has done a good job of shaking off mistakes in this ball game. Play fake. Now a pump fake. Goff coming all the way to this side. And he just throws it away. Unbeaten after tonight. The other will suffer its first loss of the year. They run it and Wary. Ground. They blitz. Goff throws deep. Out of bounds. Tried to hit Lawler. Justin. This is a 40-yard try, and he misses. Wide to the right. Imagine we'll see a lot of Booker with a 10-point lead, and here's Booker tripped up. Still got to the 28 for about...
The ball out of the backfield. He's an all-around player.
Swing pass out to Bubba Poole, and an excellent play made on third down and long. Wilson with time, and the catch is made, but award last year, he's the best punter. And Utah might fake it. Here they go. The ball is loose on the ground. There's a flag down and a penalty flag as there was movement.
Start 53 offense. 5-yard penalty. Means fourth down.
Absolutely.
And Hackett gets off a good kick and it's fielded at the 25, but tackle 4 interceptions. 3 that were his fault. 1 on the receiver. Run play, nowhere to go. Utah's front 7 outstanding. Faunuku, the first back in July. He's back on the roster, started against Oregon, started tonight. Goff moving in the pocket, and his arm may have gotten hit. Goff on third down and 12, pressured again. And Goff decides to run. Jumped into the air and got pushed out of bounds.
We're behind Goff here.
Adolphus, they snap at them and he punts.
He didn't look like he was going to block anybody.
And he did a great job. Look at that kick. Rolls down to about the 8-yard line.
Cover you off, and this is what happens.
And they're going to throw here on first down. Wilson to Scott. And Scott gets the first down. Set of downs. They got some breathing room after throwing on that last play. And now they're going to run Booker. He can't find a running lane. Devon, second down and 8. Wilson to throw. And threw it over the head of the intended receiver, Scott. He was well. 3rd and 8. Wilson delivers. And going to be short of the first down. The ball is fumbled. Cal jumps on it.
He was fighting for extra yardage, Dave, and he had his hand down.
Caleb Coleman, who doesn't get a lot of snaps on defense. You wonder, was the knee down there on the catch? Offense, can they capitalize with great field position? Goff off play action. A strike inside the 15-yard line to the tight end, Stephen A.
I think that was the conversation on the sideline with Goff and Tony Franklin.
They keep it on the ground. Inside the 5, Trey Watson down to the 3. It's Watson again. And Watson is in. Touchdown, Cal. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Play action. Wilson setting up. His pass is pulled in by Scott for a first down.
To win this football game.
Wilson keeping, and Wilson's got running room across the 45. As football again 2 years ago, he had a concussion and revealed a severe head injury as Booker tries to get the corner. And Booker fights through another arm tackle attempt, gets close to the first down. 2nd and 1. It's going to be a pass for Wilson. No, he'll take off and get the first down inside the 40. Grabbed to the ankles. Game is a missed field goal from 40 yards by Cal there in the third quarter. Utah keeps it on the ground. Booker tripped up with its highest ranking since 2010. Booker again drives the legs and gets the first down to the 1st and 10. Wilson keeping. and steps out. Got some help from Darius White.
On that.
He just got a couple yards on that last one, so they go back to Booker, and Booker gets drilled at the 20-yard line.
It's getting up there now for him.
3rd down and 6. Wilson looking for an open receiver. Wilson grabbed at the ankles and kept the play alive. Finally brought down a 39-yarder. Splits. Goff gets hit and almost throws another interception. 2nd and 10. Wide receiver screen to Lawler, who's loose. Got the 1st down to the pounds. 1st down. We'll hand it off, and Wary wrapped up short of the 40-yard line. 2nd and 8. Goff. Here comes another wide receiver screen. That was read very well. Goff has time. Throws deep. Double coverage. And the throw out of bounds. Bryce Trey forward to the 25-yard line. And a short punt. Fair catch made at the 3rd down catches against Oregon. Booker on 1st down. Out across the 35-yard line.
Coming downhill fast.
They got 7 or 8 games to go as well. And the quarterback kept it that time, Wilson. And 4. Option. Wilson pitches, and the ball is on the ground. It's scooped up by Booker and then out of bounds. And, Utah is going to punt the football, but Hackett will kick it here. End over end and deep. And this one won't check up. It goes into the end zone. So the length of the field to take the lead. They'll run it on 1st down. And that's a big hole for a big guy off the left side.
Lines for Cal.
Play action. Goff. And got a man. Steven Anderson into Utah territory. He took. Here's Nweri trying to find a hole. Stood up at the 43-yard line. Found new position. Goff to throw. Slides up. Deep pass. Incomplete. Off target. Right. Watson's back there. Goff moves to his right. And Goff's going to keep it. He's got the 1st down. Tackled at the 35. And lost 6 of the final 7. This looks like a much better Cal team as Goff throws an interception. It's Hatfield on the pick. The 5th interception thrown by Jared Goff.
Boy, as good as that decision was to run on 3rd down. This
88 against Arizona State. Utah back to the ground game. Booker powers to the 20. One of those was off the hands of Lawler. Booker finds a hole. Got the 1st down.
From this year.
Utah taking that play clock down, Tom. Booker. That'll look awkward on that 1st step. He only gets a couple yards.
Than any quarterback he's ever coached. Tonight, it's just gone south.
Wilson off play action. Throws it downfield, and it's incomplete. Tried to hit, thinking about down the road. They're going to throw it here again. Wilson on 3rd and 8. And he's trying to get to the 1st down. He gets leveled out of bounds, and it's 5 in the air, but it was a touchback. This one will hit at the 5, and this time it checks up. Down, standing in his end zone. Goff to throw from there. Now he's got running room. He saw Green in front of him. Met at the 15 and driven to the ground by Jared 6. Another pass play. Goff looking, and Treggs, his 1st catch.
Field is open in the middle.
Roll out for Goff. Being chased. Look out, he fumbled the ball. Recovered by Cal. Kylie Fitt. Last possession. See Goff's numbers on 3rd down. Not good. Goff chased again and got a completion and a 1st down. To
Personal foul, roughing the passer, contacting him below the knees.
Can Utah get pressure on the junior quarterback again? They rush 4. Goff steps up, takes off across the 50, and this time takes a seat. Flanked to the left of Goff. Goff with time, and the pass is high, intended for Powell. Good 4, play clock down to 3. Goff off play action, hits Lawler, and forward progress appears to have a 1st down to the night. They come after Goff here with 4, and Goff going for Powell, overshot him. 2nd and 10. Goff going for Anderson, and he hung on as contact. Goff with time. Complete. Lawler. First down to the ball at the 26 of Utah. 45 seconds left. Goff throwing. End zone. Incomplete. Tried for 6 catches. Close to 100 yards for the tight end Anderson. Goff. The catch made by Harris, but not a first. It's a pass play. Goff throws. Juggled and incomplete. Trek down to 5. Goff steps up. His pass knocked down. Incomplete. It's Booby Hobbs making the play.
Here, you can see you get tight coverage when you do that. Looked like you might have got away with a hold there, Booby.
Jared Goff throws 5 interceptions.
Great question.
But Utah won. This is a tough game.
Whittingham to get this win, and now